Rob and Slim Show.
Hi, guys.
Ryder Doll. How you doing?
I'm great. Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Happy Valentine's Day, Ryder.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Talking to you guys.
Cool. Does it get any better than that?
I hope so.
Oh, that's an insult. That's a complete insult right there. Sorry.
Just teasing. Yeah, it should get pretty good. I have some plans.
Oh, cool. You got plans for us. I like that.
Yeah.
It's not like bro jobs, is it? I hope not.
Oh, I hope so.
Well, I don't really fit into that, so I hope not too.
You can direct a bro job.
Yeah.
I know, but you know what? That's what I do for work.
I love that
always
one.
Handing out bro jobs to guys.
The one Ryder reacts, was it that one when you said there's two kinds of guys that want to suck a dick or guys that want to be called daddy? Like, that was hilarious.
Exactly. Yeah.
Guys really call you.
That's one of the first things I learned. I mean, now I get a lot of different types of clients, but when I first started, there was no in between.
Why would you call a phone sex girl and be like, I want to suck a dick?
Because they want you to humiliate them and call them mean while they do it.
You just got to keep calling him a little cocksucker.
Yep.
You fucking little
cocksucker. Tell them what a loser they are, and they can never get a girl, and that you're gonna turn them out, and
you know, off to that.
That's what, like fuck.
It's like a beta cuck, man.
That's the best fucking thing.
Guys love it. Look, I mean, I bet it's making somebody's dick hard out there right now. So.
Slims.
Yeah.
Slims. Jesus H. Christ on a fucking cross. Fuck. Wow.
If you can imagine it, people want to do it.
It's Rule 34 of the internet.
The internet.
If there's a thought of it, there's...
Exactly. Yep, exactly. Yeah, if someone's thought it, then I don't remember what it is.
If there's a thought of it, there's porn of it.
If there's a thought of it, there's a Sleepy Lucas in a bedroom somewhere.
Yeah, he's
enjoying it. He's
in the bedroom jerking off to it. Yep, exactly.
He's in the corner.
That's what it is. That's what the rule is.
My precious. My precious.
No. No.
No.
No.
It's like a Viagra bottle.
Right.
Bus pills.
I got bus pills. Ryder, with it being Valentine's Day and everybody's so worked up on romance, can you tell us maybe the most non-romantic call you've had on Night Flirt?
Oh, the most non-romantic call? Well, I did have a guy who wanted to dismember me.
What?
Ooh, that's some like Jeffrey Dahmer or Albert Fish.
Was that like his first thing he said to you?
I know. Well, no, it started out I have another one too, but this particular one, it started out we're watching a horror movie, and he was saying oh, I'd like to do those things to you, and then at a certain point, I was like, this is horrifying, and I literally am just letting him go on because I'm curious where this is going to end up.
Were you watching the movie at the same time he was?
But it ended up with, what?
Were you watching the movie at the same time he was?
Well, that was the role play.
Okay.
Wasn't really.
All right.
But, but it did end up with him saying he was going to dismember me and then I think still have sex with my body parts or something, and I was like, yeah, you're fucked up. I reported him. Because that's really...
It's kind of hot.
You gotta watch out for that guy.
I did stick around to hear it because I was so fascinated with where this was going. And I also, part of me was a little bit like, am I talking to a serial killer? Because that kind of is a little romantic to me.
It's kind of fucking sexy. I can't lie. I cannot lie. That's kind of hot. Kind of.
But you know what? My first ever phone sex call ever would probably be filed under least romantic.
Really?
Yeah. It was a guy who called and he said, I want you to pretend you're my girlfriend and I want you to tell me you've been fucking a ton of other guys and you're breaking up with me. And I was like, fuck, yeah, I could do this, you know? And he was like,
Yeah.
while you're doing it, I'm going to clean my gun.
Like for real or role play?
Like, 90-something% sure he really was cleaning his gun. And that's not a euphemism for jerking his cock off.
Wow. Fuck.
So I kind of, like, it was really made me feel uncomfortable. And, like, at a certain point, I realized that I think he was on, like, an army base.
Wow.
Because, like, at one point he put me on hold and he put his phone in, I think, his pocket. And I could hear him, like, talking to a bunch of other guys, like, about, I don't know, it sounded very military. I don't know.
Lock and load.
And
Lock
then,
and load.
and then he came back
Roger,
and he
Roger.
came back to the call.
Over now. Roger Wilco.
Yeah, it was totally like that weird stuff. I don't know.
Wow.
And I was like,
That
I
is
don't hear any
creepy.
girls. I don't. Okay, like this. Okay. Yeah, that freaks me out. I was like, I don't think this is for me. I don't think I can do this.
Why'd you do it again?
Well, because I'm me, and I'm like, well, how weird can this get?
It can't get weirder than that. It can't get worse than
It's
that. I like that.
Curiosity.
It's only up from here.
I know. So, like, and then the next guy, the second call that I got was a guy who, he was, like, a lot older than me, and he was, like, kind of, I think, heavily drinking. And he was actually really sweet, and it wasn't even anything sexual at all. He just wanted a girl to talk to. And I was like, okay, this is fine.
This is cooler. That's cooler than the last guy.
Yeah, that freaked me. I was like, I don't want to be complicit in some girl murdering his girlfriend right now.
Has anyone ever got a call like that? Do you know, like any sort of phone sex operator, like where a murder's happened or a suicide or anything?
You know what? Yes, I've read about that. More so suicide. I've never heard of like someone being murdered, but yeah, I do know that some girls have had situations where someone has killed themselves on the phone with them, but more commonly is where sometimes guys will make threats like that to kind of be like,
Yeah, because there's a fine line between
if they want to take it off the the hotline that you work on, so they kind of want it to be like, well, if you really care about me, you'll whatever,
call me.
like you'll really want to know me without me having to pay for it. Like, I think it's like empty threats. But sometimes guys who reach out really do reach out because they're depressed. I've never personally been in a situation like that, thank goodness.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
yeah,
Hang up on
it gets real out there.
It's more than just rubbing stuff. It's more than just rubbing.
It's more than just rubbing.
Robin Slim Show. More than just rubbing.
Yeah, but I have to say, I've probably had less romantic actual dates than.
You've had worse
guys
dates
are
than the guy
so
cleaning
good.
his gun?
Wait, what?
I said, have you had a worse date than the guy cleaning his gun?
No, I've had pretty bad ones, but.
What's the
No.
worst date you've been on? If we can ask. What's the worst date you've been on?
The worst date I've been on was a guy who, well, he had been like asking me out for the longest time, and I was like, I'm not interested, you know. And he finally broke me down, and I was like, all right, I'll go on a date with you, but this isn't going to be anything, you know.
So you laid it out there.
So yeah, I totally was like, I'm not going to be your girlfriend. You're not getting fucked at the end of it. Like laid it all out. But he was dead set on taking me somewhere really expensive. He was like, I want to take you to the nicest restaurant. I want to take you to and I'm like, we don't have to do that, you know? Like, this isn't a big deal. Can't we just go somewhere, like, without a lot of pressure? I guess he thought he had to, like, buy my affection. So
Thought there was still a chance
we get to
with this fancy dinner.
Right. So we get to this, like, super fancy, like, wait tablecloth type of, and I'm, like, fucking 18 at the time. Like, I don't need this. Like, take me somewhere normal. Well, maybe a little bit better than that.
McDonald's, like, take me to the park.
So we get there and, like, sit down, and they hand us the menus, and he starts, like, seeming kind of nervous. And he closed his menu, and he looks at me, and he's like, you order. I'm not going to have anything. And I was like, this is really weird. You're going to sit here and watch me eat. And I was like, finally, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, I didn't bring enough money for both of us to eat.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I try to make things like cool, even though I'm like this fucking loser. Try to make things cool, and I'm like, let's just laugh about this and go somewhere else. Let's just fucking leave.
Yeah.
And he absolutely insisted we like sit through dinner.
Like he insisted you eat and he didn't, or like.
Yeah, and because I'm sweet, I was like, well, why don't we get something and share it? Like these people at this restaurant fucking hated us. But as soon as
How
we
many
left,
waters did he order?
As soon as we left, he was like, "Do you want to go for like a walk on the beach?" I was like, "Fuck no, take me home. I don't want to do this in the first place."
Oh my god,
so
that's
bad. And then like a couple days later, he saw like I had like a Facebook message that I was out somewhere with a friend, a guy friend, who was not even anything else, and he texted me and he's like, "You're a fucking whore," and a tease.
He texted you like, wow.
that sounds like
He was like, "You're a fucking whore. Like I took you out a couple nights ago, and now you're out with another guy." And I'm like, first of all, that's my friend, but second of all, fuck you. Like, I told you straight up what the situation was.
What were you saying, Slambo?
Sounds like that Indian guy. My dad had to like.
Yes.
The strip club guy.
Slambo's dad is a private investigator.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can
So.
tell it, bro.
Yeah, I'll tell you the story.
Tell me.
So my dad's a PI, right? So he gets like, he gets this client that like wants him to go to a strip club, right? And because he's obsessed with this stripper that like dances in the strip club, like he would like pay like the same kind of shit that you were just describing. Only she would play into it because she's draining this guy
trying
for
to
money.
make some money,
Right?
Of course.
So
that's
like
what you do, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So he would like he hired me to like sit in the strip club, and like the guy would pay for like everything, like, and I would sit there and have to like tell my dad what's going on. My dad would have to relay the messages.
So this guy paid you, paid Slambo, the Lamborghini,
to get a private.
to stalk a girl.
Yeah. At one point, he wanted me to stand.
Amazing.
He wanted me to stand in the doorway of the strip club, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. The fucking bouncers will kick my ass.
You were supposed to just like block
that's really
people?
creepy. No.
Like he just wanted me to stand in the doorway and like see like who was coming in and out. Like
He paid for your beards and everything too, so you just gotta go in there and like drink for free. That's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Oh wait, did you get dances? You got dances on him?
yeah, like a couple of them. Like
That's awesome.
Because you had to, because if you didn't, like they would get they get like suspicious and they throw you out.
Right.
Like one time I wasn't gonna.
Did they ever
spend
like
any-
rip your shirt off to find like a wire? They were like,
No.
"Do you have a wire?"
Oh my
No,
God.
but for some reason, like all the black girls would would be like on me. Like,
They wanted you, bro. They wanted that white
Like, it was
chocolate.
weird,
White
like,
chocolate.
Didn't you have to
They
stop?
knew what they wanted.
Didn't you have to stop going for a while because they called you out at one point?
Yeah, man. Like, well, he saw me texting constantly, and I'm like, I'm like, why? I don't even know. Like,
You're like, I got a girlfriend.
I
I'm just telling
mean,
what's going
to
on.
be fair, like you were there doing PI shit. So
Yeah.
they were on top of it.
I tried to like paint the picture, like I tried to make it look like I was like the town drunk, like I was just a fuck up. You know what I mean? Like,
You took on a whole character.
He was himself. He was just himself.
yeah, just me, only more fucked up than I already am.
He was a Lamborghini.
Yeah, you should have just did the Lamborghini voice the entire
Started
time.
punching holes in the
Oh my
walls.
God, you would
That's how
have
we
had
do it in
so many
Jersey.
dances
You think I'm a
for
cop?
you
I'm
if you
gonna
did
punch a
that.
hole in the
Hot.
I was like trying to keep a low profile though, because you can fuck up like real hard. You know what I mean? Like if they know.
You blew it. You blew your cover.
Yeah, if
bro.
you blow your cover, like it's easy to blow your
That's
cover
amazing.
too.
And blow your load.
That too.
Ryder, I was gonna ask. I don't know if he's got one, but I was gonna ask what your favorite new Driz rap was from last week.
Wait. Oh, the ones that Driz did for David?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Driz.
Yo, what up, girl?
Fuck, what? Oh, it was the,
there was
Oh, the necrophilia one.
That was okay.
The necrophilia.
That one won.
Yeah. Yeah, that took me
Yeah,
a couple years to come up with.
Yeah, the necrophilia. I'd forgotten about that.
I loved Dead Fathers, but Granny Pennies was my fave.
Yeah.
Okay, Granny Panties was probably my next fave, but yeah.
Yo, Granny
they're
Panties was
all
based
really
on life.
good.
That was like Granny Panties was like that was
was
truer than
real
most
life.
of the other ones. The other ones were kind of true, but I stressed the truth a little bit. But not Granny Panties. Like that was my life.
Do you have a rap? For
I
Ryder,
really
Driz?
liked the Granny Panties one because Granny Panties are like
Yeah.
an actual thing that any girl can wear, but you went straight to grandma.
Well, because it like
you went straight, like there's some history there.
yeah,
There's
because
some
I used to
history there. But you
because I
weren't
used to sniff my grandmother's panties. So like that's Granny Panties. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh. Driz, do you have a rap for Ryder?
Yo, I always have a rap. Well, it's Valentine's Day, so I
Oh.
wrote a special Valentine's Day rap specifically for you. It's called Ryder, Will You Be My Valentine? It goes like this. Can I get a dope beat?
Who's got a beat? Let me see.
I don't got a beat.
I'll get a beat. Hold
All
on.
right.
Yeah, you got beats, man.
Yeah, I got mad beats, bro.
You got more beats than your body has room for.
I got more beats than the fucking supermarket.
Yeah, I don't like beats. They're nasty.
All right, let's see. What do you want? Here we go. You want 80s AF?
Yeah.
Or here's one I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
Deep 90s, man.
I don't have no 90s, bro. I think it's just up.
Yeah, it's all right. The 90s suck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you offended me, man.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
I'm on the edge of my seat over here, waiting for this.
Here it is. This is some slick shit.
Yeah. This is Ryder, Will You Be My Valentine? Yeah. Yo, Ryder, what up, girl? This is the Driz, and it's like February. And you know what? Valentine's Day falls on February, and we're on that day. What up, girl? Yeah. Well, I was just wondering, cause I'm kinda single and I'm not seeing anyone. Just today. I see a lot of girls on other days, but I'm not seeing anyone today. So I don't got a Valentine. So Ryder, will you be my Valentine? I'll buy you like a box of chocolate, but like the good kind of chocolate. Yeah.
Not Russell. I'm gonna get you the Russell Stover shit.
He's going to get the Russell Stover's assortment.
Amazing. Wow.
Did that do anything for you, Ryder?
Thank you, Driz. That's so sweet.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah,
You're
I'm only
so
sweet on
sweet
this
and
day, though.
thoughtful
I'm
and
usually
romantic.
Usually not any other days during the year, just during Valentine's Day. That's like the sweet
That's
Driz.
the only day you don't have a girl. Is on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, they're all kind of busy on Valentine's Day.
You
With
might want to
Wavy.
think about why that is.
Because they're with Wavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I appreciate my surfing skills, bro.
That was
man.
so sweet, Driz. Thank you.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Ryder, what's your favorite Frankie in the Driz so far?
Oh, I really loved when you guys called out that guy for being a scammer.
Oh yes.
Oh no, but my most favorite one was the gardener. I love
Oh,
that
that was
fucking
great.
guy. That gardener?
Really?
The gardener was great. I liked him too. Slambo loved his cucumber
He showed
advice.
me how to make brand new cucumbers. And my cucumber garden's really good now.
They're really stiff and rigid.
Are you growing cucumbers now after with that guy's advice?
You got to talk to Ron Burlington.
I thought we were.
I don't know.
I thought we were. Where's Ronnie?
I was growing some awesome cucumbers, man. You should come home. I'll make you
I love
guys a
that voice.
salad.
So great.
And last
But
week
he
that
was,
guy.
I think, my fave.
That guy last week, he did say he was lying to people, and then I called him a scammer, and he's like, "Oh, I was a scamming everyone."
You said that, not Mary. Like, no, you
He's
said
like,
it.
people on TV who sell things always lie
He
and
said
whatever. And like, then you guys are like, well, did you give people their money back? And he was like, no. And I love that you called him straight out, like, what the fuck? You're scamming people. And he got so offended.
Guy's got a fucking Riddler costume.
Oh my god, I know. Such a joke.
He was getting pissed off, I think, when I kept calling him the Riddler. And, like,
I
saying-
love that. You were antagonizing it was Batman. So fucking great. You guys are great.
You're great, Ryder. I can't believe you've done 21 fucking Ryder reacts so far.
Oh wow, it's
I
been that many.
know.
Damn.
I can't believe we found that many good words.
That's it. I was talking earlier, like how hard it is just to scour that site, and about the app.
So tough.
How I got the app thinking it was going to be a much better thing. No, it's worse. It's worse.
No,
than just
that
going to
app
our
is
website.
bullshit.
Yes.
It's horrible.
Oh, they're
So
shit.
so fucking bad. But I know, I can't believe it's been so many.
Yes.
Yo, Ryder, I was wondering if next week you would do my Urban Dictionary word is called frizzle. It's when you fuck the Driz. Yeah.
Like when a guy fucks a Driz,
Yo, it's when anybody fucks the Driz. You just say you got frizzled.
you got fucked by the
I
Driz,
like
or
that.
the
I
Driz
like
got
that.
fucked.
Well, this is gonna be like, you know how like some of them have different like definitions, so it has
yeah.
like multiple meanings.
So
yeah.
the Driz has fucking been fucked.
Frizzle the drizzle.
Frizzled.
Fro shizzle my nizzle.
I don't know
my
if it's
drizzle.
going to get accepted because Urban Dictionary's system is so like prestigious that
You saw.
not everyone can get through.
I sent you exactly what I saw when I sent,
Dude.
and they said my sentence didn't go with my definition. Right, Ryder?
Bullshit.
Yes.
I scour through so many crappy
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
Like, there's so much political stuff.
Yeah.
There's so many of, like you said earlier, of like this girl's random name, and
Yeah.
it's like, this is the hottest girl.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It's fucking
We had
shit.
our fucking friend Eddie White got his name on Urban Dictionary.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Really?
it was
Oh
actually
my
kind of
God.
funny though, because it was like, I don't know, when like you ignore a girl or something, it was called Eddie Whiting them.
That's cool. Eddie White.
Oh my god.
Mystic Island made it.
He's like an
Yeah, Mystic
awkward.
Island
Like
did it.
he's the best awkward person ever. Like he's just great. He's so great with being awkward. Eddie White.
Oh man. Well, I had a few words for you guys. I don't know if we have time though.
We got a few minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I always give you guys the definitions and then my reaction, but I have a few things and I wanted to know if by the name of it you guys could guess what it is.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay? So the first one is cocket launcher.
Cocket launcher. What are we have to figure out like what the definition would be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what is it? What's
gotta-
the definition?
It's got to be like a penis pump or something like that.
I was thinking
That's
like
all I'm thinking.
somebody's asshole. Somebody's asshole.
No.
Yo, I know what it is.
Launcher.
Cocket launcher is when you light your balls on fire and then you run into the girl like dick first.
Ah,
Yeah.
I like
Ah,
that.
that's a pretty good one. No, it's when you fuck a girl so hard she flies off your dick.
That's really good. That's really good, Ryder.
Okay, the next one is angry penguin.
The angry penguin.
Slambo knows.
I say
I've
it's-
heard this. I don't know what. I don't remember what it means. So I really.
No, it's
say when you fucking squeeze a girl's nose and you just like jizz in her mouth. You fucking
gotta-
jizz in her mouth and
yeah,
you fucking pinch her nose really tight like a beak and then
It's
snap
got to be
it.
something about jizzing in the mouth.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be like something with the ass. Like you gotta
Oh, yeah.
like ass fuck a
Oh,
girl,
yeah?
I think.
Or like the dick or something.
It's
Because she
when you
starts
poke-
walking like
Or
a penguin.
slapping her in the face
Yeah.
with the dick. Or
She's
something
waddling.
like that. Like,
She's got to be like
you guys
waddling.
are so dirty. You're all wrong. An angry penguin is when a female is performing oral sex on a male, and just when he's about to get there, she gets up and walks away, leaving him alone and aroused and with his pants around his ankles. And the man waddles after the female like an angry penguin.
That's a good one.
That's really good. Okay. That's
Okay, do I have time for a couple more?
I was gonna say, I think we have time for like one more, Ryder.
Okay. Okay. Chewbacca lips.
Hairy pussy lips.
Chewbacca.
Mm-mm.
Really?
Chewbacca has teeth. There's something sharp going on there. There's pointy bits or something.
Pointy bits. Slambo said pointy
There's
bits.
hair and pointy bits, but that's all I can.
There's like teeth in her pussy, like you're eating her out, and like your fucking like beards on her pussy, but your teeth fell out inside her. Is that what you're saying, Slambo?
Maybe.
No, but that's repulsive. It's when a girl
It's crystal
when a
meth.
girl's so loose, she caught 10 dicks before high school.
That one's not as good as the other ones. Interesting.
I like mine. And Slambo's. I like that collaboration. Man.
The crystal meth has to be involved.
Fuck, I wish we had time for more.
I wish we did.
I had some good. I know.
One more, Ryder. Give us one more.
Okay, the parrot.
Ooh.
The parrot.
When she's on your shoulder, like squatting on your shoulder and takes a shit?
Ew.
Or a piss.
I think I would pick that
We're going to
one.
keep this PG. She'd take a piss on my shoulder.
That's not PG. No.
It's
It's when a woman continues to talk after having sex, and the only way to shut her up is to throw a blanket over her so she'll go to sleep. Or, there's another definition, or it can also be when you're done having sex with a girl and she's sitting on the edge of the bed, putting her clothes on, and you stand up and you put your junk on her shoulder and ask her if she wants a cracker.
I like that. I love that, Ryder. You're fucking great. That was amazing. Where can everybody find you, Ryder?
Well, everyone can find me on Night Flirt. I'm also on other platforms. I'm on iwantclips.com and also clipsforsale.com. And obviously on Twitter at Ryder Doll.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yo, Ryder.
Thank you.
Yo, Ryder. You be frizzling later. Yeah.
frizzle the drizzle.
Bye, Driz.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day, Ryder.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
See you, Ryder.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
All right.